What's good, boys? I haven't did one of these raw talks in the car in a minute, but I've been feeling so convicted lately. Now that I'm starting to see everything light up for me, I'm starting to notice a big shift, and it doesn't matter anymore. All it matters is that I continue to show up, get better, help my people, and that's it. Because the man I'm becoming doesn't no longer care about what anybody got to say about him. It doesn't care about how long does it take, because now I'm fully learning more about myself, because patience was my biggest downfall. I had no patience. And in this process, God is really working on me. Like, he's really molding me into the man I need to become. I'm mastering everything because consistency is easy for me, because I have a lot of pain, conviction that is in me to prove in myself that I can pull this off. I want to change my life, and I'm going to continue to show up. I want to change my family's life, so I'm going to continue to show up. But it's just like the when and how. The when and how for me. And that was so hard for me. And I always preach about fall in love with the process. But I had to hold myself accountable to that too as well. Because I'm the type of person where I can get all the work done. You know, I'll have all my days routines out the way because I wake up at 4 a.m. every single morning. So about 1 p.m. my days are done, and I'm left to go on the internet and doom scroll a little bit. I admit I doom scroll a little bit, and that's when everything hits me. Oh, you're not where you're supposed to be. You should be following where you are. This is those imaginary evils. Those imaginary evils. And when you become the better version of yourself, you're supposed to laser focus on your weakness. And that's where your level is at. So after I transcend in personal development, looking good, feeling good, going to the gym, now it's all internal, mindset wise. And I want it I want this level so bad. I want it so bad because I'm admitted. I want to prove to everybody that it's possible. I want to prove to all my haters that didn't believe in me. I want to prove to all my family members that didn't show support. I still made it without you. I still made it without your support. And I'm convicted of that. And I'm putting myself out there. And God has really humbled me in the process. He's humbling me. Because every single day I want to be a person that doesn't care about anything, and that's gonna get the work done. That's all I want to do. I want to help my people and not let anything get to me, and just be able to knock out my macros, knock out all my videos, and take all my coaching calls. Do all these things and not anything get to me. And I've had some success. I've been making some money online, and I've been having so many testimonials, and I've had a lot of people text me. So I'm at a point where, like, everyone knows what I'm doing. Like, everybody knows I'm eventually going to be successful. So it's just like I have this ongoing battle in my head. Bro, you don't need to prove nothing to nobody. Like, I'll show my payouts, and just to put it in their face. And this is me being honest. But that's not the person that I wanted to become. That's not how I operate. But I let my emotions get in my way. Yes, it's cool to, post the payouts. It's cool to do all these things, but what are you doing for, bro? Are you doing it for motivation, or are you just doing it to get back at people that didn't believe in you? And this is me talking to myself. And this is why I feel this way about myself. Bro, you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it. And when you get there, you're not even gonna care about showing it off. You're not even gonna care about putting it in their face. Because God's been molding me so much in the process to where it's just like when it falls in my lap, oh, okay, cool. Because I had a problem in the past that I would put materialistic things over my character. Oh, I got this Corvette, I think I'm big and bad. Bro, everybody has a Corvette. It's who you become in the process. It's who you are, because you can't take that Corvette inside of a bar. You can't take that Corvette inside of a building. It's who you become. And I realized that women don't care about those things. Because when I put those tangible items first, well, now I'm going against all the men that got money. I'm going against people that has, Lambos and yachts and stuff. But not everybody got good character. Not everybody's in shape. And having those things, the money, the fame, that's a byproduct. That's a byproduct. So, as I continue to show up, because I'm in the same spot I do my morning push-ups, I learn more about myself. I'm able to wake up at 4 a.m. and just meditate and just have a reflecting on my life on why I'm doing this. I'm always resorting back to my why, because that's what keeps me going. No longer the Lambos, no longer the McLaren. I know I talked about the McLaren all the time. That don't keep me going no more, because it fades. It fades. Like, I daydream so much to the point where I feel like I already have the car. I've already driven it. I've already sat in it. Everybody already know I have it. This is what's in my head. I'm like, oh, it's not even that big of a deal. But I'm going to get it. But that's not what I should be going for. So as I continue to show up, I'm never going to accept who I am right now. Because if I don't conquer these things and become the man I need to become to rise what I'm not, then what am I doing this for? What am I waking up for? Why am I helping my people out for? And the message is going to be flawed, because we are human. We can see through anything. You can see through people's attention. We can see through people's emotions. And I want God to use me as a vessel. I want to help as much as people as possible. That's like currency to me, seeing my clients get in shape, seeing my clients drop that fat, seeing my clients, grown their biceps, seeing all these wins. People text me, oh, bro, I love what you do. I needed that word. I needed this, bro. That helps me keep going. That helps me, because it pours them back into me. And I'm able to sit with myself and reflect on my life. Because all I'm doing is speaking to my younger version of myself, my old version of myself, what I would tell myself. And it's resonated with so many people. So never, 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 never accept who you are right now, because you can become better. You can become better. And if you're thinking about going to the gym and you're thinking about people worrying about you, about how people feel about you, listen. People is going to talk. People is going to look at you go to the gym for about a week or two, and then they're going to be like, okay, cool. That's his reality. That's his identity. Because all it took me 3 months to post online, because people was talking about me. People was sending me in their group chat, oh, who do you think he is? And he was just out drinking, doing all these things. And, now he's trying to be a coach. Now he's trying to be an advocate. Now he's trying to be a motivational speaker. And as I started to show up, consistency spoke for me. Consistency proved them wrong. Because it's like, oh, he's showing up. Oh, he's getting results. This is his identity. Because your identity your identity shifts when you continue to show up and become better. When you continue to prove yourself that you can do this. You have to feed yourself the evidence. This is where the confidence comes in at. This is when you have to show up off of just willpower. You can't care what anybody got to say. You can't care no more. And I own up to everything. I'm always showing my transformation on my IG reels of me just, having this lifestyle, me going out, sleeping on a bunch of different women, driving my car up the road like a maniac, and then to now, like the transformation. I'm always embracing that. This is why I'm embracing that. I'm impatient, and I'm working on myself. I'm asking God for him to work on me and deliver me from that. So that's why I'm sharing it with you guys, because I already released it. Anything that I don't accept, I'm releasing it. And I remember I used to make these raw talks when I first, started my YouTube channel. In the car, I used to try to come on here and yell. And, I was having a good message, but I was still in my personal development phase like I am now. But I was still figuring out myself, like what's my flow of speaking. You know, I was still dealing with battles of people talking about me, making videos online, you know, not having friends and family support me, not having a full understanding, because I was in my first few months. But now that I got past my year of strictly posting online, strictly having one vehicle, me not switching the vehicles, having one thing that I focus on, now I'm able to see my growth. Because I used to always talk about the tangible items. Oh, when I get this McLaren. Oh, when I get these things. It's just like, bro, you're not even ready. I went to Tampa 2 months ago, because you guys know that I want to move to Tampa. I used to talk about that all the time. And I was just thanking God that he delayed me, because I wasn't ready for this. What if he gave me the money and I'm in this high rise and I got this McLaren? I'm not developed yet. I needed to be weathered for me to go out there, because you can't get destroyed, bro. If you think you're ready for that level, you're not. You're not. You need to be You need to be pruned. You need to be refined before you get to that next level. You're not ready for that next level. I'm telling you. God says when you're ready. But if you think you're ready, you're not, bro. I don't care if you're jacked. I don't care if you've been showing up for 2 months, 2 years, whatever. You're not ready until God says you're ready. And stop accepting the things that you know you need not to. Stop accepting the things that you're not working on. Stop accepting that. And that's why I started running. I started to do 2 miles. I started to run 4 times a week, and I do 2 miles because I want to drop that weight. And I was an advocate of, oh, I don't need to run. I'm more into like bodybuilding, bulking. Like, I had like a one-track mind. I said, you know what? Let me go run. And running helped me with my clarity. It helped me with some of my videos. Like today, I took my nephew on a run. You know, he's been bad in school, and I don't like hitting him. I don't like, doing these things to him. I mean, talking can get him only so much. I was like, you know what? Let me take him on my run. So as we running, I'm talking to him, telling him, what's right and what's wrong. And I'm telling him that when you feel down, when you feel like you don't, because he's a kid. He's only 5 years old, and he wants attention. This is the reason why he acts out. So me having those one-on-ones with him today, running, I was talking to him. I told him it's okay. It's okay that you feel that you need attention, but it's not okay to act out. And as we running, we getting our blood flowing. Now he's more receptive to what I'm saying now, because now he knows that's going to be his new discipline now. And discipline is the highest form of respect. It's the highest form of love. I don't believe in beating kids. Yes, I used to get whoopings all the time, but now that's not how you get through them now. You get through them with pain, mental strength. And this is what I had to deal with every single day, man. Every single day that I show up in the same exact spot, that I do my morning push-ups, I said, is today going to be the day that I make it? Is today going to be the day I make it? Is it going to be the day? And then what I need to be saying is, I need to be prepared for it. Because it's coming. Whatever you have in this life, whatever you want in this life is coming. You just have to prepare for the opportunity. So, if you need to work on your attitude, well, now it's time to start reflecting. If you need to work on patience, well, now it's time to start reflecting. Start working on the things that you know you need to work on. Because if you continue to accept who you are, you will never rise to what you are not. And I want to be a success all across the board. I want to be rich. I want to be rich. I want to be ripped. I want to be rare. I want to be that rare individual that holds his word no matter what. That doesn't need drugs and alcohol. That control himself. That can just stand the test of time. That can be battle tested. I want to be ripped. I want to be jacked. I want to be shaped. I want to feel like I want to feel like an asset to my people. Because if I wasn't in shape and I was trying to relay this message to you guys, It wouldn't even make sense. Where's the discipline? We can't tell. And then Rich, you need to be financially stable. As a man in 2026, you need to be financially stable. I'm not going to get into the money game of how much you should make, but you should be able to take care of your family. I don't believe the women in my life should be working. My mom, my future wife, my grandma. I don't believe they should be working. So obviously I need to make over, bare minimum. I need to start creating, because I know a normal job can't do this. I need to start bringing value. How I'm going to do that? I have to conquer myself. I have to trust in God, and I have to get up every single day and become better and do more. Add more, do more, add more, do more. Because I know I'm going to make it, but I have to fix myself. This is when that internal dialogue come in at, because before you even get your external breakthrough, you have to get the internal breakthrough, the confidence, the clarity, where you want to go in life. And then once you get all those downloads, now you can steward the blessing that God gave you. God gave me the blessing to speak to people, the confidence, because I had to earn that confidence. I was not good on camera. I had to put in so many reps, so many videos flopped. I just showed up because I enjoy talking to you guys. I enjoy getting better. I fell in love with the process, but I knew it was some things I needed to clear up. So if you want to start something in your life, if you want to start something now, do it. Who cares? You need to make that identity shift. You need people to talk about you. You need that. Don't wish for those things away. You need for those friends to leave you. You need for those family members to betray you. You need it. Because that's going to put fire in your heart. Because I know it put fire in my heart every single day. I showed up for a year and almost 2 months now, consistently, back to back, making 20 to 30 videos a day. 20 to 30 videos a day for 365 days. I have people who dream about me. I'm in people's subconscious. I show up so much now that when I go somewhere, I cannot even stand 1 second. People are like, oh my God, it's because it's my hometown. I'm not saying I'm famous, but my hometown. Oh, I love your video, man. Keep going. But before I was like, what are you doing? What are you trying to become? Oh, I see your little videos. That's a transition. You need to be finding yourself in that process. You need this. Don't be afraid, bro. If you have a desire to jump on this camera and speak to people, do it. If you have a desire to go in the gym and get in shape, do it. Because that's your purpose. And you seeing videos like this is not a coincidence. Not a coincidence. That you just need to focus on you. Literally, focus on you. See all your weaknesses. See where your strengths. See what you need to work on. Go to the gym and get that mental clarity. Do those push-ups and get that clarity. Because you're not going to think your way into positive thinking. You have to act your way into positive thinking. So for me to deal with myself, to get over myself, I break myself off. The mind, the body has to be broken for the spirit to come forth. For me to get these downloads from God, for him to speak to me this higher up. Because you think me having a full belly, you think me not suffering, he's going to talk to me, or I'm not going to get these downloads? You need to be broken for everything to come to you. This is why you never see somebody in the gym leave mad. Because they got so much clarity in there. And when you work on yourself daily, and when you don't worry about the process, you don't worry about what people got to say, and you becoming better, well, now you're pulling something out of you that you thought you never had before. I didn't know I had this confidence. I know I had the consistency because I was a gamer. I played a game every single day. I just implemented my gaming lifestyle into my real life lifestyle. But I didn't like people. I didn't like talking on camera. This is terrifying for most people. It was terrifying for me. But it needed to be done. I needed to speak to you guys. I needed to create something for me that's going to help my people. That's going to help the people that's like me out there. I want you guys to do one thing for me. I want you guys to hold your word to yourself. When you're working on yourself, do not accept your lesser self. Do not negotiate with your lesser self. You can do more. You can do more. Because when you do more, you get better. You start to love this. I love this, bro. I love this. I told myself that I wasn't going to say no cuss words in the video. So far, I'm doing good. I almost slipped up. But I love getting better. I love challenging myself. How long can you do this video? Let's see if you can do a 20-minute video without stopping. Let's see if you can do 50 push-ups without stopping. That's all I think about. I'm just testing myself. And then boom, God told me, say this to him. Because I post daily on my IG stories. I post about 15 IG stories, 10 TikToks a day. I post 2 YouTube shorts a day, 3 long-term videos, YouTubes a week. So I'm constantly talking. But I can't get these downloads. Yes, I can come up with ideas in my brain, but I get my best downloads when I'm like beaten, I'm tired, or I'm hungry. They're just like, because my feelings, everything comes out of me, my spirit. Because I'm no longer feeding my flesh. When I get that pump, I feel good. I feel good. I used to put myself over you guys. I used to, oh, I'm big in this and that. Go to the gym, this and that. Nah, it's not about that. They can see it through your workouts when you work out. Speak to them. Tell them how they can better themselves. And this is me talking to myself. This is how I talk to myself every day. Speak to them how you want to be spoken to. Tell them. I love you guys so much. I'm going to be bringing these raw talks. I'm just going to start bringing everything back, bro. Like the raw talks, the vlogs. I know I've been doing some of my biblical wisdom where I read the Bible and, you know, talk about a scripture, what I'm going through, or, you know, like biblical wisdom. And I'm just going to be bringing it all, bro. Like, I'm just going to be doing what I can, bro. And if I make it, I make it. Because I know I will. I know God has my back. I know it's only a matter of time. I just got to get prepared for it. I love you guys so much, and you better